here at the Portugal's Athletic Complex at Knott County Central High School, where we are getting set for game two tonight of the doubleheader between Knott County Central and Wolfe County in boys action here in the first round of the Portuguese Region All-A basketball tournament. Tyler Wolf back here with you alongside Harold Kraft for the second game tonight as we're about 4 minutes away from the tip-off. And tonight, Harold, Knott County Central rolls into tonight's matchup 9-3 on the season. Head coach, of course, by Jeff Honeycutt. And Wolfe County rolls in tonight 7-4 on the season. Head coach by Robert Bull Creech up there in Kempton. And the Wolfe County Wolves roll into tonight's matchup, I should say, coming off a very close win against a very talented Frankfort Panthers team up in Kempton the other night, as Wolfe County edged that win out 55-54 the other night, and Wolfe County was down by as much as 14 points in that game to really come back in a surprising fashion and really a dramatic climax finish here and way with that game. And some positive news for Wolfe County that you discovered in between the games here. They've got their big man back, Brody Robinson. He's actually going to be starting back tonight in this ball game for Wolfe County.
Yes, we was talking about him earlier. A big key last year. Another body inside that can rebound good. Really good defensive player, and that's the big add-on for them. Like you said, the big win at home against Frankfurt, and you get him back, and you got your 5 starters that I'm pretty sure that played in the district and regional tournament last year. So a lot of experience that he brings with him. And a Coach Creek's team is always going to play hard and got good guard play. So, it's exciting to see a kid get to come back and play. And, a good size kid. So we'll see how Knott County matches up with him in the post.
And when we cover Wolfe County on the sister station WCBJ, that we're also on the air with tonight as a part of the network. We talked to Robert Creature in the last several games there, and he'd been concerned about Brody. Wasn't really for sure, about a week ago when I talked to him, if it was going to be possible that he would even come back, because I know Robert Bull had told me they're back up in Kempton about a couple of weeks back, but they did want to get a second opinion on Brody Robinson because they thought he had initially had a clear break in his pinky and wanted a second opinion from medical professionals, and apparently they got that second opinion, so much so to the point he's back out on the bench tonight for Wolfe County, and that's really going to change the pace for them coming in, taking on a very tough, very experienced Knott County team with a bunch of seniors on it here, and that's one edge of Jeff Honeycutt and the Patriots do have in this game is senior leadership.
Senior leadership, and also got a very deep bench. Knott County coming off won 2 out of 3 in Florida, starting to get their niche on defense and offense, and it's just a fun team to watch. Coach Honeycutt's a famous coach here in the region, and all his teams defense and focuses on not turnovers. So, Knott County coming in pretty hot, like you said, 9-3. Big win at Powell County this year.
Yes.
So, Powell County, one of the top 2 teams in the region when the rankings came out with Hazard and Powell and Perry. So, this region, if you're looking at it, you probably would have Hazard on top, but a lot of teams with Letcher, Knott, Powell, Perry, and Wolfe, a lot of teams actually did some damage in this tournament.
And it's going to be interesting to see what it's going to be like, especially the Robinsons back in the game for Wolfe County here, because where we had covered them there, like I said, on the sister station there, you could tell Wolfe County was down, and they had been trying to work with Molans during Robinson's absence there to really try to re-strengthen the post games, let's say, for Wolfe County. And this is really going to help elevate Wolfe County in this game, and he came back at a crucial time.
Absolutely, for the All-A, and then that gives him another bench player. So, his experience is going to help him when he comes in to give somebody a break.
And we are getting ready to have the starting lineups here for both teams, getting ready to be introduced on the floor. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and take a 60-second break, and when we come right back, we will have the starting lineups and tip-off of Wolfe County and Knott County Central here in just 60 seconds on the Killer Beat Sports Network.
Hazard ARH is excited to announce our new women's health clinic. The clinic offers comprehensive services, including well woman care, pregnancy care, contraceptives, menopause care, and more. Our women's health team includes OBGYN Dr. Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt, and physician assistant Crystal Gibson. Visit us at 200 Medical Center Drive next to Hazard ARH Hospital. To schedule an appointment, call 439-5220. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Bank of Hyndman opened for business in Hyndman, Kentucky in 1903. The Bank of Hyndman remained open during the Great Depression and has grown to become a $150 million financial institution. The Bank of Hyndman remains locally owned and committed to serving the needs of our community. The Bank of Hyndman, with 2 convenient locations in Knott County to serve you. The Hyman Bypass location on Highway 160 and the W.R. Smith branch in the Holly Hills Shopping Center. The Bank of Hyndman, phone 753158 or visit bankofhyndman.com. We are back here at the Morticombs Athletic Complex. The starting lineups are being introduced here for the teams as the lights are out in the gym, and Knott County Central's lineup is being introduced. And Harold, go ahead and give the lineups there, if you would, please.
All right. For the Patriots, they're going to start guard Kevin Mosley. In front of 8, number 24 will be Napier. The big guy down low will be Jaden Hall. And then Gibson and Ambergy will be the other 2 starters for the Patriots. For Wolfe County, they'll start Caleb Creech, Camden Oliver, Jaden Holland, and they're going to start Mullins. And like you said, Robinson will get the start, the big guy for the Wolves.
And we are set to tip this one off here in the second game of the doubleheader boys match here as the ball is in the air, and it is going to be Wolfe County controlling the tip to start this one. And Robinson will get it off to Caleb Creech here for the Wolves as he'll dribble up toward the top of the key. Knott County Central set up in a 2-3 zone defense. They'll get a pass off now to Oliver on the left wing here for Wolfe County, and we are going to have a foul early on against Knott County Central. They're going to get that one early on against, it looks like here, number 10 for Knott County Central, Mosley. Gavin, that'll be his first. And Wolfe County inbounds the basketball back into play as Oliver gets it into Creech here. Creech going to dribble, gets a pass off to Oliver. Handoff pass to Holland. Jaden Holland dribbles, one-handed layup, got it.
Nice move by Holland, up and under.
And it's 2-0 Wolfe County early on, and Knott County Central with the basketball. Who are taking it up the length of the floor. And with it right now for the Patriots is Connor Napier. Napier on the right wing here for the Patriots. A bounce pass in now to Ambergy. Ambergy double teamed, and we've got a foul on Wolfe County here. They're going to get that one on Holland. That's his first team first.
Both teams with 1 foul.
And the Knott County Central inbounds here as Napier looks to get it in there to number 23 for the Patriots.
That's Gibson for his first 2 points. Nice inbounds play for the Patriots.
And it's tied at 2 apiece here between the Patriots and the Wolves here in the second game of the doubleheader, the boys match, as Creech dribbles up to the top of the key. Works it up inside, up to the baseline, goes in for the put-up. Count it.
Nice move by Creech. Solid offensive player. Got his man up, went off the glass.
And it's 4-2. Wolfe County on top of 2. Patriots with it. A little back and forth to start here. A little fast-paced matchup. As Gibson will get that off to Napier. And Napier up at the baseline, dribbles, goes for the jumper, and that one bounces out. And Wolfe County with a rebound as Oliver gets that one off to Holland. Holland dribbles up inside, one got it.
Good move by Holland. The Wolves are beating the Patriots down the floor.
And Holland with 4 points on the night, and it's a 4-point lead for Wolfe County early on as it is 6-2. Patriots with it as it is going to be, looks like here for Knott County. Connor Napier gets that one off the Hamburgers, and they'll get that one up underneath to Jaden Hall. And we've got a whistle and a foul against Wolfe County, and they get that one on Jaden Holland. That's his second. Team second for Wolfe County. And now Connor Napier will inbound the basketball back into play for the Patriots as he'll get it into Mosley. Off to the left wing here to Ambergy, back to the top of the key to Mosley, over to the right wing now to get him up toward the baseline to, looks like they're Napier at basket there. That time in Hall is good for the Patriots.
Knott County realized the mismatch. Holland had 2 fouls on him until they went after him.
And it is going to be Creech bringing the ball up the length of the floor here for Wolfe County as he'll work it up inside. Steps down against Creech of Wolfe County and turnover on the Wolves and back to the Patriots with the basketball.
Maddox Brown will check in for Holland with 2 fouls.
And looks like here for the Patriots, Gavin Mosley going to inbound it here to number 11, Chance Ambergy. He'll bring it up across the timeline, dribbles up to the right wing, being guarded in there by Molans. That's another player we was talking about there in the absence of Robinson. Was stepping up at the post for Wolf, and we've got a foul here up at the baseline, and they're going to get that one on Maddox Brown of Wolf County. That'll be his first, and that's a team third for Wolf in this quarter. And the Patriots inbound, as it will be Jaden Hall on the baseline up to Ambergy. Gets it over to Gibson. Gibson over now to Ambergy. Ambergy dribbles, works it up inside, gets a pass off now to Hall. Over down to Ambergy, and a deep three this time. Mostly is good for the Patriots.
First lead for the Patriots, 7-6, Knott County.
And Knott County Central has control of this one over Wolf County. As again, this is going to be an aggressive matchup, I feel like, with a lot of up speed and tempo here between both teams. As Oliver dribbles toward the baseline, and we've got a foul on Knott County Central. They got Gibson on that one there for the Patriots. That's his first, team second. Maddox Brown going to go back to the bench here for Wolf. And Holland going to check back in here momentarily for Wolf County. He's already got 2 fouls individually as Oliver gets that one into Creech. Creech dribbles, being guarded in there by Mosley. Knott County in a man-to-man defense here as Creech dribbles, gets it off to Holland with a cross-court pass to the right. Holland being guarded by Gibson as Holland finds a way inside. Loose ball, but he maintains it up into Robinson, their post man. And the ball tapped out there by Knott County Central on the near steal, and possession stays with Wolf. 4:16 to go, first quarter, as it is Knott County Central 7, Wolf County 6. Molands off to Creech on the right wing. Creech dribbles over to Oliver, up toward the top of the key. Knott County spreading out here in kind of like a 2-3 zone defense. Gets it off to Holland on the top of the key. He's being double-teamed. He's in trouble. Gets a pass openly to Creech as he'll work it up on the inside. Spins around, goes in for the jumper. That one bounces out. And a rebound. Ambergy at the Patriots with a pass off to Mosley. And up to Hall. Hall with a hanger, too.
Nice pass by Mosley to Hall on the floor.
And it is a 3-point lead for the Patriots right now at 9-6 here in the first round of the boys' 14th Region All-A tournament. And want to make a correction I made in the first game. The hazard matchup for the Knott County girls will be right here at Knott County Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. So that game will be here at the Morton Combs. And a 3 by Oliver from the right wing, no good for Wolf County. And a rebound, Jaden Hall. Hall gets that one off to Napier for a long 3. Couldn't get that one. And Napier will get the rebound, and he'll get it off to Ambergy for 3. That one bounces off. And Hall with the rebound off to Gibson for a deep 3. And that one bounces off as well. Hall tried to give up a rebound, and he taps it out, and possession back in favor of Wolf County.
You like the effort for the Patriots. 3 offensive rebounds.
And it is going to be, looks like here, Oliver inbounding to Creech here for Wolf County. 2:55 to go, first quarter. Knott County Central 9, Wolf County 6. For those of you just tuned in to join us tonight on the Killer Bee Sports Network. WKCB and WCBJ. As Creech gets it into Holland. Holland goes into the 100. Got it.
Nice penetration by Holland.
That gives him 6 points on the night. And back to within 1 as it's 9-8. Patriots with a 1-point lead in the basketball here. As it will be, looks like Mosley getting that off to Napier. Napier on the left wing, back to the top of the key to Mosley. Mosley dribbles up, passes back over to Napier, up inside to Ambergy. Back over to Mosley on the left wing. Gets it over to Ambergy. He'll dribble up inside, and we've got a foul going to be called on Wolf County. And they're going to get that one on Oliver of the Wolves, and that'll be his first, and that is the team's second. Or rather, I'm sorry, fourth for Wolf.
Holland, the other Holland's coming in, number 20 for the Wolves.
Jackson Holland.
We'll see Little come in for the Patriots. Should give Mosley a break.
Again, we got a little nice fast-paced back and forth. Let's try to find the words I was going to say. As we got the put up there by Knott County Central. No good there that time by number 23 Gibson. He got the rebound, and another foul is going to be called on the Wolves. And they're going to get that one on Maddox Brown of Wolfe County. That'll be his, looks like, second. That's a team fifth.
Fouls are piling up for Wolfe County already with 5. Knott County will shoot 2 the rest of the quarter.
That's one thing Wolfe County cannot afford to do here if they want to keep this one or keep their hopes alive in this one is commit a lot of fouls early on, because that really got the Lady Wolves in the first game of the girls match. So you definitely want to try to tone that down as best as you can. As again, Holland already, Jaden Holland, 2 fouls individually for Wolfe County in this game. And now at the line shooting 2 for the Patriots is going to be Michael Gibson. First one of 2. Good. For Michael, they give him 3 points on the night.
Knott County winning the battle inside so far on second chances. They've done a good job getting it into Hall. He's done a good job posting for the Patriots.
And Gibson going to give one more here. That one bounces off, and it is Wolfe County coming down with a rebound. Jackson Holland off to Molands now, as Molands will drive down the right lane with it up toward the right wing, pass toward the top of the key to Creech. Knott County Central set up in a 2-3 zone defense here momentarily. 1:50 to go first quarter, as it is Knott County Central 10, Wolfe County 8. Boys matchup of the doubleheader here tonight in Hyndman. Creech dribbles on the left wing, being guarded in there by Napier. Creech will find Jaden Holland up at the baseline. He'll dribble up inside, go into the one-hander, and it's good.
Holland's done a good job taking it to the basket.
He's already got 8 points on the evening, and it's Knott County Central with it here, as it was Gibson with it, and it goes out of bounds as he lost control of it. Succession arrow back in favor of Wolfe County.
Dials will come in and give Hall a break for the Patriots.
I think we're going to see a lot of substitutions here throughout this game.
Fast-paced game so far.
Yes, it is. And again, having Robinson back in for Wolfe helped really elevate them in this one. As Creech gets it off now to Holland. Holland on the right wing. Spins around. Gets that one off to Creech up underneath. Up to Molands. 100 good for Molands. And that's County
by Creech.
Wolfe County to retake the lead by 2, 12-10. 1 minute to go first quarter. And Knott County Central with it here, as it is going to be Napier. Getting it off now to Dials. Off to Little. Little up at the top of the key. Gives that one off to Napier on the left wing. Up inside to Ambergy. And looked like they tried to get that pass into Gibson, and it got tapped out by Wolfe. Possession arrow going to be in favor of the Patriots as they'll inbound up underneath their own basket. And Holland will check back out for Wolfe County. Maddox Brown going to come back in here, as they've been switching them out a little back and forth here early on. Napier up into Ambergy to put up good for Ambergy.
Nice inbounds by Napier. They've got 2 good easy baskets out inbounds.
And this game is tied up at 12 apiece between Knott County and Wolfe County. And Wolfe County with it, 26 seconds to go in the first half. Creech gets it off to Oliver. And we've got a 3 by Brown this time from the right corner baseline. No good. And Napier going to bring it up to the basket for the one-hander and jerk for the Patriots. Connor Napier with his first points of the night, and Knott County retakes the lead by 2, 14-12. Wolfe County with possession of it here, down to 3 seconds. Breach up at the left wing. He'll fire the 3, and it falls short. And we have played one of the leads here tonight. And the boys matchup between Knott County Central and Wolfe County. Right now, Knott County Central leads Wolfe County 14-12, and we'll come right back in 1 minute for the second quarter on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are more than just insurance agents. They're coaches.
Hey, good eye, Mason. Yeah.
Volunteer firefighters.
Engine 6 on scene.
Neighbors.
Morning, Floyd.
Someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Local Wolfe County Farm Bureau agents in Campton are Susan Cable and Roy Kelly. 606-668-3485.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Stop by and see Kenny and the staff at East Kentucky Pharmacy, conveniently located inside Dr. Stumbo's clinic, just above the Holly Hill Shopping Center in Hyndman. They accept Medicaid, private insurance, and most Medicare Part D plans. Don't get stuck in long lines waiting for prescriptions to be filled. Get them filled in minutes at East Kentucky Pharmacy. They're locally owned and operated and have been serving the people of Knott County since 1973. Stop by and see the people you can trust at East Kentucky Pharmacy. Follow them on Facebook and give them a call at 785-3784. That's 785-DRUG.
Quarter action underway here at the doubleheader stop between Knott County Central and Wolfe County and the boys matchup. Knott County Central leads Wolfe County 14-12, and Knott County Central with an effort into the put-up. Good Patriots.
Knott County winning the points in the paint.
Yes, they are, and that's giving them a 4-point lead right there, right out of the gate, 16-12 over the Wolves here. And again, this one back and forth, people getting a good matchup, whether they're here in attendance or listening on the radio. Got a good one. As Breach was going for a jumper from the right elbow, knows it for Wolfe County. And with the rebound is Knott County Central. Napier up toward the basket, a jumper from the left elbow here for Connor Napier. And that gives him 4 points on the night. 6-point lead for the Patriots, and a timeout, official timeout on the floor here, actually, as the officials block up a little moisture up on the court. Well, the Bull Creek spotted that out with the officials, and they dragged the towel out. Now we're ready to inbound this one and get it back up underway here. As it is, Oliver going to inbound to Creech.
They got Holland back in from Old.
And it is a 6-point lead for the Patriots right now, 18-12. Wolfe County different, and a score by the Patriots on the pass from Oliver. As the Patriots up the baseline, Napier with a long cross-court pass to Dials. Dials is going to be called for steps and possession back in favor of Wolfe County.
And there's a good thing to have Robinson back and caused a turnover for the Patriots.
And it is going to be Oliver inbounding to Creech here for Wolfe County as he'll bring it up the length of the floor. 6:55 to go in the first half. Knott County Central 18, Wolfe County 12. Boys actions out of the doubleheader. First round, Fortune 3 All-A Boys Tournament. Winner of this one will get Hazard. And that will be, I do believe, here as well Wednesday night after the girls matchup between Knott County Central and Hazard. They'll play at 6 here on Wednesday night in the second round. As Creech gets it off to Holland. Cross-court pass. Looks like they got that one into number 2 in the quarter off to Oliver, the 3 for Wolfe County. That one up and no good. A rebound knocked out Central. Hamburger had it and lost control of it on the drive to the basket. Possession back in favor of Wolfe.
Good hustle by Knott. Good defense by Wolfe. Hamburger was unable to hold on to it. It went back out of bounds. 18-12, Knott gave the zone. Gave Wolfe County a little problem here in the second.
Yes, it has. Definitely gave them a tough way to go here in this second quarter as they have yet to score a bucket in this quarter, as a matter of fact. As we've already played 2 minutes of the second quarter. As Creech will get it up to the top of the key against this 2-3 zone defense from the Patriots. Bounce pass to Molans. Back over down to Jaden Holland up at the top of the key. Swings the pass to the left down to Caleb Creech. Dribbles, bounce pass over to Holland on the drop wing. Being guarded in there by Miller. It's a pass over to Creech now. Creech dribbles 2-3 zone defense here by the Patriots. Still continuing with a bounce pass to the right wing to Holland. Back over to Creech up on the top of the key. 5:35 to go first half. Knott County Central 18, Wolfe County 12. Creech gets it over to Holland. Holland thought about the shot, spins around, passes over to the quarter, up to Creech now at the top of the key. Creech being double teamed. Knott County Central still keeping that 2-3 zone defense going. As Creech gets it in now to Molans at the baseline. Creech, as Creech gets it off to Holland, he'll fire a deep 3 and swishes in for Holland.
Holland's played tough.
And he is their leading scorer unofficially. Holland with 11 points in this ball game tonight for Wolfe County. And they've come to within 3 of the Patriots, 18-15. And Hamburger with a one-hander. Couldn't get that one to fall through. And Creech with a rebound for Wolfe County. As Creech gets it off to McWhorter. McWhorter with a bounce pass to Holland at the baseline underneath. He'll dribble up toward the basket. And steps called against Holland of Wolfe County. Possession arrow back in favor of the Patriots.
And will come Hall for the Patriots. Give Gibson a break.
And Jackson Holland looks like here he'll come in for Jaden Holland of Wolfe County as well. As a couple of substitutions get out on the floor for both teams. And Knott County Central with control and a 3-point lead at 18-15. Connor Napier up inside with a handoff pass to Jaden Hall. Down to Dials, gets it back over to Napier. Napier with a bounce pass up inside to Hamburger. One-handed hook shot. Couldn't get that one to bounce in. A rebounder, Wolfe County, as Creech dribbles up toward the top of the key. Knott County Central again in that 2-3 zone defense. That's been giving Wolf trouble getting up inside the basket there. And Wolf County being a little conservative with Robinson right now. He's out on the bench momentarily. Well, no, actually, he's out on the floor. I didn't see him.
Yeah, so he's back in.
I knew he was out for a moment, but I didn't see him just then. And a steal by Little of the Patriots. And Little one-hander got it.
Nice left hand for Little.
Drew's a very quick player there for Knott County Central and V. And 32nd timeout going to be called by Robert Bull Creech and the Wolves. And we'll just keep it right here for the moment. And earlier tonight, Knott County Central Lady Patriots got the easy win over Wolf County. They advanced on to take on Todd Howard and the Hazard Lady Bulldogs right here at the complex Wednesday night at 6. The winner of this one gets Hazard.
Be a good matchup on Wednesday, whoever comes out of the boys. But Knott and Hazard, that was a championship game last year, and the girls, and Knott got them by a couple of points. And, well, they do a good job at Hazard, too. And Knott and Hazard traditionally, big girl basketball teams with Letcher. And it's always fun if you get Knott and Hazard playing in any sport.
Oh, yes. Always a fun matchup, regardless of the sport that it is.
Last year, Knott County had Hazard on the ropes in the regional tournament in boys, and Hazard pulled out at the end.
That is right.
And then, of course, went down and lost to Jeff Honeycutt's Breathitt County team in the championship right here.
One thing about Coach Honeycutt is he knows how to win regional championships. And he's got the experience. And a 3 there by Holland for Wolf County, no good. And a rebound, Potter Napier of Knott County Central. As Napier rushes up the other end of the floor, up inside the paint, bounce pass into Jaden Hall, over down to Drew Little. A loose ball, maintained in there by Oliver, and a steal by Hall of Knott County Central to put up underneath, didn't get it. And a rebound, this time by the Patriots, and a shot there, the jumper by Giles. It's no good. And a rebound this time, Creech of Wolf County, 3 minutes to go in the first half. As it is Knott County Central 20 and Wolf County 15 as Oliver. It's a cross-court pass to Holland. He'll work it up toward the baseline. A put-up shot, couldn't get it. And I think we're going to get a foul, Harold, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, we are. And they're going to call that one on number 2, Jaden Hall of the Patriots. That's his first, and that is the team first in this quarter. Overall, as a team for Knott County Central, they have stayed out of foul trouble for the most part compared to Wolf County. Knott County only with 3 fouls in this game.
Yeah, they've done a good job not fouling, moving their feet, playing defense. Mosley and Gibson will come back in for the Patriots. So got both Gibson brothers, Napier, Hall, and Mosley for the Patriots.
First free throw by Holland, no good. He'll get the second one, though, for the Bruins.
That might have been the first shot he missed all night, ain't it?
Yep. That was the first shot Jaden missed all night. As a matter of fact, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and that gives him unofficially tonight, that gives him 12 points in this game, as he's gotten 12 with 16 total.
Solid performance.
And we got Napier getting a pass in to Mosley for the basket. No, actually Gibson for the basket.
Shane Gibson, the other senior.
And just like that, he's got his first points in the ball game, 22-16. Knott County Central keeping their lead at 6 here, and we're going to have a 3 by Oliver. The Wolf County couldn't get that one to fall through. The rebound Patriots, as it is going to be Napier working it up inside, being double teamed, being guarded by Robinson. And gives that one off to Michael Gibson. And we've got a foul going to go up against Wolf County here
Before the shot.
And they get that one on Robinson, the big man for Wolf County, and that'll be his first, and that's a team first in this quarter for the Wolves.
Napier will come out, and Berkey will take his spot.
22-16, Patriots a 6-point lead in the basketball here, as it will be Shane Gibson. Off down to number 10 for the Patriots here. That is Mosley with a 3, and he got it.
That's 2 3-pointers for Mosley. And he's hitting from outside. That opens up the offense a lot for the Patriots.
And he is hitting those 3-pointers right on the mark, although only 2, but he's hitting them right on focus, right on target.
Absolutely.
And it's given them a 9-point lead for the Patriots at 25-16. Wolf County, again, having trouble with this 2-3 zone.
2-3 zone gave them a problem.
Knott County Central, I mean, it's really giving Wolf some fits, and Breach goes in for a put-up. He couldn't get it, and Wolf tried to get the rebound there, and it went out. Last touch, Robinson, possession back in favor of the Patriots here. as the Patriots are controlling this second quarter here prominently.
Yeah, I think Wolf's only scored, 4 points this whole quarter?
Yes, 4 points altogether for Wolf in this quarter alone. Knott County Central's lead is the largest at 9 right now at 25-16 here. As we are down to 1:10 to go in the first half. And Knott County Central, Mosley goes into the one-hander, couldn't get it, and a fight for the rebound, and it is going to be Mosley coming up with it to the baseline, up now to Gibson for a deep three. Gibson got that one nicely.
The rebounding is killing the Wolves, not getting 2 or 3 chances, and against a good team, it's hard to compete when you get second and third chances for the Patriots.
Yes, you are right about that one. And that pushes the Knott County lead out to 12, 28-16 here. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Oliver going to dribble up inside. Gets a bounce pass in there to Creech on the right corner baseline. Creech dribbles up inside the paint. Gets it up. A pass intended there for Brown and a steal by Hall of the Patriots. Up into Mosley. The put up. Got it.
Knott County looking to run. Good job by Mosley. Just passed by Hall.
Gavin Mosley with 8 points tonight for the Patriots unofficially. And we're down to 15 seconds to go in the first half as the Patriots have dominated this second quarter altogether with that 2-3 zone defense. And it's 30-16. Patriots with a 14-point lead, 5 seconds to go first half, as it is going to be Oliver. He tried to get a pass off in there to Brown, and he got tapped out there by Shane Gibson on the defense, and possession stays with the Wolves here with 0.4 seconds to go in the first half.
Knott's playing a 2-3, but they really match up out of it, and it's gave Wolf County fits, like you said.
Wolf County has struggled to get inside. And Wolf's not exactly the most comfortable from long range. Half-court shot there by Holland, no good. So wind down the first half, and he played 1 half complete here in the boys' matchup. Knott County Central 30 and Wolf County 16. Let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll come right back, give you some first-half scoring and some thoughts about the first half, and we'll prep you up for the second half as, again, at halftime, Knott County Central 30, Wolf County 16. We're back at 3 minutes on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
If you need some gravel to get you out of the mud in your driveway or parking lot, you need to call Kirby Hicks at 606-785-4838. If you need a house seat built, you need to call Kirby Hicks at 606-785-4838. If you need any type of dozer or excavation work, you need to call Kirby Hicks at 606-785-4838. If you need some gabion baskets to help stabilize a hill, you need to call Kirby Hicks at 606-785-4838. Kirby has years of experience in the construction business, and he does the job right. Don't track in that mud. Call Kirby at 606-785-4838. That's Hicks Brothers Construction of Knott County.
Have a birthday, anniversary, or some other special event coming up, celebrate with a delicious ice cream cake from Dairy Queen in the Holly Hill Shopping Center in Heidelberg. Dairy Queen can now print your favorite picture on your ice cream cake with their new edible ink printer. It replicates your favorite photo on your cake. Make your next birthday or anniversary even more special, printing a favorite photo on your cake from Dairy Queen in the Holly Hill Shopping Center, Heidelberg.
It may be a new year, but it's still that same old season, winter, with lots of cold still on the way. And at Rose Brothers, we're having a winter clearance sale. Right now, you'll get 25% off all regular price fall season Columbia and Simply Southern apparel, and save 25% on fleecewear from Nike and Under Armour and Pressbox. Coats, jackets, sweaters, and lots of great fleece. It's all on sale to keep you warm and let you save too. It's a winter wear sale going on now at Rose Brothers in Jackson.
Year, millions of people in the United States are injured in accidents. Many of these accidents are unfortunately caused by preventable carelessness. The law protects those harmed by negligent parties and allows the injured to seek compensation for their suffering. If you or a loved one has been injured in an accident resulted from negligence, that's when you need the help of a trusted friend like Todd Martin of the Martin Law Office. Todd and his colleagues have years of experience representing people across East Kentucky. Give them a call, 606-785-5045, or call the Salyersville office at 606-349-6171. The Martin Law Office, Hindman, Salyersville, Moorhead, and Jackson.
Hi, this is George Meeks here at Tim Shore Chrysler in Hazard, Kentucky. If automobile is something that you're needing, we have got an amazing selection right now. We got some unreal deals, and I'm going to give you just a few examples. We got new Ram trucks right now that you can get up to $18,000 off, guys. Grand Cherokee, some of them you can get up to $10,000 off. And I want you to go to our website because I am so confident in our pricing on our pre-owned vehicles. We have the best deals, not just in Eastern Kentucky, state of Kentucky. We feel confident in the whole country. MShortChrysler.net. You will find the best deals on all pre-owned vehicles, new vehicles. We cannot be beat, and we look forward to earning you business. We got lifetime warranties on our new ones, and financing has dropped like crazy. You can come in here now and get a really, really good interest rate. Get down here and see us to take advantage of these deals, and we appreciate all you guys. Tim Short Chrysler in Hazard, Kentucky.
We are back here at the Morticombs Athletic Complex at Knott County Central High School. I'm at Kentucky halftime of the doubleheader boys matchup here between Knott County Central and Wolfe County. Right now, halftime of the boys matchup, it is Knott County Central 30, Wolfe County 16. And the first half scoring unofficially in the first half for Knott County Central, Gavin Mosley with 8 points in the first half. Connor Napier with 4 points, Chance Ambergy with 4, and also 6 points in the first half for Michael Gibson, and 4 in the first half there for Jaden Hall, 2 for Drew Little, and two as well for Shane Gibson in the first half for the Patriots of Knott County Central. And for Wolfe County, scoring being dominated by Jaden Holland right now. Unofficially, Jaden Holland has 12 points in the first half for Wolfe County, 2 going to Jaden Molands, and 2 as well for Caleb Creech here. And practically throughout that second quarter, Harold, like you'd mentioned there, that 2-3 zone defense, Wolfe County just could not get any shots up inside, and that just helped Knott County just dominate the second quarter and just run it in their favor.
You're right. Knott County with that 2-3 matchup gave them fits, and other than Holland, he really ain't had much help scoring, and Knott County got 4 or 5 already scoring and winning the rebound. And so Knott County's size and just the experience so far has kind of dictated this game so far.
And you've got information on an archery tournament.
Yes, the Knott County Central Coach Carl Kraft's archery team will be hosting a state qualifying tournament. It's coming Friday evening and all day Saturday at the Knott County Sportsplex. And also they will be competing in the All-A Archery Regional Tournament in Campton on Wednesday the 14th. So wish them good luck, the boys and girls. Very good performances so far this year. And if you haven't came out and watched the boys and girls shoot, it's a treat to come watch.
And they say archery is a very, very fun sport, and it's it's very nice to see these other sports coming into these high school.
Right.
Because back in my day, you didn't have archery. You didn't really have soccer.
Yeah. It's good to see the sports come on. We talked about how much volleyball is growing in the area, and it's fun to kind of see the new sports and seeing more kids, student athletes, get to come out and participate in more school events. It's very rewarding for a community.
And Knott County Central's blessed to have the facilities that it does here, to have all these sports with archery, basketball, football, baseball, softball, even soccer. And, Knott County Central, as, we've mentioned in sports, that we didn't have it. My day in school, I know you probably more than likely didn't either.
No.
And Knott County Central's got a wrestling team.
Yes, and then done well. I saw where one student finished 7th in a tournament this past weekend, so they've done a really good job building that program, and it's good to see more sports and more things offered for the students. And I'm going to give WKCB credit. They're always getting the information out there about how these students do, and I know that tickles a lot of them to hear that the local sports network, WKCB, gives them a shout-out from time to time.
And, that's something we love to do. The Killer Bees, be involved with these local ball games as much as we possibly can, every chance we get. And it's going to be another busy week this week sports-wise. And, this is the 14th Region All-A Tournament.
Yeah, basketball in the region is fun at this time of year. You got a lot more teams now in the All-A. So, back in the day, you had 5 to 6 teams, and now there's 12 to 14 teams competing in the boys and girls. So, a lot of basketball in the All-A, kind of tune up and get ready for the 14th region push. And a lot of good teams in this region this year, and it's fun to watch. We talked about that first half. Other than Holland, Knott County dominated the second quarter. We talked about only 4 points for Wolfe in the 14-point Knott County lead. When you have a quarter where you don't score 10 or more, it's hard to make that up in 4 quarters in high school.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. As you know, basketball is practically, you can narrow it down in a nutshell like this. Basketball comes down to basically a game of runs.
Right. And so far, Knott County made that run in the second quarter. And other than Holland, he will have to have some help from Creech and some of his other big players that's played good throughout the year to kind of help him out with the scoring.
And we've got some other final scores from around the first round of regional tournament action. One out of the 15th region tonight, Harold. And I'm sure this one don't come as a surprise to most people. Out of the 15th region boys action tonight over at the Appalachian Wireless Arena in Pikeville, it was the Martin County Cardinals getting the win over Paintsville 72-63. As Martin County, a top team over in the 15th region, continuing their dominating way.
Yeah, with Keithley transferring over from Prestonsburg and what they had coming back, Martin County, a very solid team. One of the favorites to win that in the title in All A. And Paintsville also mentioned in that. And, boy, that matchup, if it does happen between Martin County and Pikeville, boy, that'd be a damage.
Oh, I bet that'll be a packed house over there at the arena. Probably one of their largest crowds for a high school basketball game outside of the regular regional tournament, obviously. But that should be definitely a crowd drawer over there should that happen in Pikeville later on this week. And another final score out of the regional All-A tournaments in the first round out of the 16th region. Boys action, Raceland gets West Carter, beats them in a close one there, 64-58. Out of the 16th region tonight.
Some good teams out of there. West Carter noted back in the 90s on their girls program, Coach Brown winning a state championship at West Carter back, I think, around 98. And, boy, some good basketball there in the 16th as well.
Up there around Olive Hill.
Absolutely.
West Liberty, what have you there up there in the 16th region. And a couple of final scores in girls action tonight from All A tournament action. And it looks like here in girls action tonight, first round 14th region All A girls action, the only one we got out of this region tonight, Owsley County wins over Cordia 76-15. So that means Lady Owls, Owsley County will get Breathitt County on Wednesday night. That much we are able to tell you. And in the 2A section 6 tournament, it's Bath County winning over Estill County in girls action 37-31. So those are some finals we've been able to come up with tonight in the second half of this boys matchup between Wolfe County and Knott County Central getting back underway as Caleb Creech is going to dribble up to the top of the key here for the Wolfe County Wolves as Creech will get it off to Oliver now. Oliver going to get it off to Holland on the right wing. He'll bring it up to the top of the key. He's being guarded in there by Jaden Hall. And again, Knott County Central continuing to run that 2-3 zone defense that's given Wolfe County fits. As Holland gets it up to the baseline, they're going to foul on Knott County Central. And they're going to get that one on Gibson of the Patriots.
Not a shooting foul, so the Wolves will inbounds underneath. Knott County switch to man-to-man.
And it is going to be Creech getting it into Robinson. Over into Holland up to Robinson, and Robinson gets it for the Wolves.
There he is. We talked during the break. We got some other players involved, and Robinson is good in the block.
And, they've been conserving Robinson, and I think that was their plan to keep him more activated in the second half, and that's what Wolfe County's showing they're doing with him right now. And Hall goes in for the one-handed for Knott County Central, and that one will not fall through. And we've got a foul against the Patriots on the rebound by Wolfe County. They get Hall with that one, and that will be Jaden Hall's second. And that's the team second in this quarter for the Patriots. And now Wolfe County going to bring the ball up the rest of the floor. As this will be Oliver getting it off the Creech. As Creech will dribble up across the timeline down the middle up to the top of the team. As Creech gets it up to the right wing. He's being guarded heavily in there that time by Mosley. Defensively, and again, Knott County Central continuing that 2-3 zone defense that has worked in their favors. As Oliver dribbles up inside, spins around, the double team, he's in trouble. Pass off to Jaden Holland to the top of the key. Holland with it. 6:35 to go, third quarter. Knott County Central 30 and Wolfe County 18. Jaden Holland drives up inside for a put up, couldn't get it, and a foul on the Patriots.
Hall again on the foul. That's his third.
And Holland will be at the line to shoot two here. Jaden Holland for Wolfe County at the line to shoot two. And the first one is up, and it's good for Holland.
So good job by Wolf County adjustments after halftime.
Holland to get one more here. He's 2 of 3 tonight unofficially from the free throw line. And that is overall as a team, too, for Wolf County. This is their second opportunity to not at the free throw line. And the second free throw here by Holland is up, and it bounces in.
So 14 lead now, cut down to 10.
Knott County Central Patriots dribbling the basketball, as it is going to be number 24, Connor Napier, getting it off now to Chance Ambergy. Ambergy going to get it up to the top of the key with a bounce pass to the left over to Michael Gibson. Swings it over to the right now to Payson Dials. Dials gets a pass back over to Ambergy now. Ambergy up the top of the key, bounce pass to Dials to put up, and it bounces off. And a rebound this time by Oliver. Wolf County, as Oliver works it up to the top of the key. Gets it over to Creech. Creech with it. Dribbles. Gets it off to Oliver. Oliver up inside to Creech. Creech to put up on it. And Caleb Creech with 4 points on the evening. And they cut the Patriot lead to 8 here at 30-22. And Knott County Central bringing the ball up the length of the floor, as it will be Chance Ambergy being guarded by Bowman. Ambergy gets it off to Dials for 3. That one bounces off. And a rebound. Molan takes the foul on the rebound.
Wolf County's cut it to 8.
They got that one on Chance Ambergy. That foul, that's his first, and that'll be team 4th for the Patriots. Patriots got to try to tone that down some here as they're starting to rack up here early in the third.
You're right. There's 5 minutes, and next time they'll shoot 2 shots from here on out.
And Oliver going to get it off to, looks like up underneath Creech where a layup keeps good. And another foul on the Patriots. Good call, huh? And they're going to get Dials with that one, and that'll be his first last quarter for the Patriots. Fun so far for Knott County. And Caleb Creech will be at the line to shoot 2 here for the Wolves. First 1 of 2 here for Caleb Creech is up, and it bounces in. Unofficially, that's 5 points on the night for him. 30-23, Patriot lead has been cut to 7. Patriots yet to score a bucket in this quarter, and the second free throw by Creech is good. Patriots going to bring the ball up the length of the floor here, as they have got to find some type of rhythm to start getting some shots in over Wolf County here. They had to lead by 14 to start, and it's been cut to 7 here within a matter of 3 minutes in this third quarter, as it is Knott County Central with it, as it will be Mosley. We'll get that one off to Napier, off to Mosley. Gibson back to Mosley. Mosley dribbles, being guarded by Oliver. Gets a pass off to Gibson. Michael Gibson with it. Over now to, looks like here, Giles. Over now to Mosley. Over to Gibson. Michael Gibson dribbles inside. And an offensive foul on Michael Gibson with the Patriots. Wolf County gets sent in.
And their man-to-mans gave Knott County fits here in the third quarter. Like you said, Knott County yet to score here in the third.
And we played 3.5 minutes of this quarter here, as it was pretty much all Knott County defensively in the second quarter, and Wolf County has made it their story here in the third quarter of the defense, as Holland will get it up to the top of the key here for the Wolves. As Holland continues to dribble, he'll get it up toward the top of the key. Down to 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Knott County Central 30, Wolf County 24. Wolf County on an 8-0 run in this third quarter alone. Breach gives it over to Holland. Back over to Breach up on the top of the key. Down to 4 minutes in the third quarter. Breach gets it over now to Oliver. Oliver. And a near steal by Dials. And we got a whistle, and it looks like here they're just going to say that ball went out. And last touch Patriots, possession back in favor of Wolf County here, as Oliver's inbounds to Holland. A deep three, got it.
Holland's tough for the Wolves.
And
inbounds.
Man, that's the second three-pointer for Holland in this ballgame for the Wolves. And just like that, the Wolves have come to within 3 of the Patriots, 30-27. 3:35 to go in the third. As it is Dials. He will get that one off to Gibson. Michael Gibson on the left wing for the Patriots. Spins around, gets it off to Napier at the top of the key. Napier over down to Mosley. Mose.
Home Center, Highway 160 Heidemann, call 606-785-3151.
Alice Lloyd College is now accepting applications. ALC is one of the top colleges in America for graduating students with the least amount of debt, has approximately 98% of students employed or in graduate school 6 months after graduation, is the only college in the nation that financially supports graduates, is one of only 9 work colleges in the nation, and returns 81% of students back to the region. Go online and apply today. Alice Lloyd College. Stay close. Go far.
5 left to go in the first quarter. Wolfe County trailing Knott County Central here as they bring the ball up the length of the floor. And it's Knott County Central 32 and Wolfe County 27. Ball goes out of bounds on Wolfe County on the inbounds, bringing it up the length of the floor. And the Patriots have possession of the basketball now, as it is going to be Little inbounding now to number 24, Connor Napier of the Patriots. And again, the Patriots did get their first basket moments ago there before the timeout. Their first points in the quarter, and they are up by 5, 32-27, and we got a whistle, and we got a foul on Wolfe County. They're going to get that one on Caleb Breach. It's his first, and that is the team first in this quarter for Wolfe, and Patriots will inbound back into play. As it will be, it looks like here, Napier inbounding for Knott County Central. Napier going to get that one off to through Little. Little going to bring it up to the top of the key for the Patriots, up to the right wing, backs away, being double teamed, gets a pass off to Michael Gibson. Gibson up inside Hall. Or rather, I'm sorry, that is Hamburger with a basket.
A little bit better improvement on Knott County on their offensive set.
And that does give Knott County a 7-point lead here at 34-27. Knott County Central starting to regain their grasp in this one here. As Creech gets it off to Oliver, it looks like, and the ball goes into bounds. They're going to say a last touch. Wolfe County, Robinson stepped out with it in possession in favor of the Patriots. And we got a timeout. Wolfe County, a full timeout. And let's go ahead and take it with them. 2:07 to go in the third quarter. Wolfe County 27, Knott County Central 34. Back in 60 seconds on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
It's nearly impossible to find anyone to do construction or excavation jobs these days, or at least find someone you could afford, has the knowledge, experience, and equipment to do the job. However, that is not the case if you hire J&C Excavations of Emelina. They do a little bit of everything, and they do it right the first time. They remove brush, shrubs, and other old landscape materials. They trim, cut, and remove trees. They can clean or build ditches, construct French drains, install water lines, and they also offer various demolition services on old buildings, etc. They have the necessary equipment, too, like backhoe, skid steer, track loader, mini dozer, mini excavator, and super mini excavator. Look, if you need some excavation, clearing, or repair work done to your property, do yourself a favor. Call or text J&C Excavations at 606-438-2375. That's J&C Excavations, 606-438-2375. They can do your job right the first time.
Letting to go here in the third quarter. Knott County Central 34, Wolfe County 27 as Knott County Central will bring the ball up the length of the floor here, and doing so is Drew Little. He'll get a pass off down to Connor Napier. Napier gets that one off down to Little, and Napier going to fire a three. Got it.
Good inbound play for Coach Honeycutt off of the timeout. Got Napier open in the corner for a three.
Nice spark of energy there for the Patriots. Just what they needed. And that brings them back up to 10, 37-27, 1:35 to go the third quarter. Wolf County with it as Creech gets it off to Holland. Back over to Creech into Oliver. Oliver on the left wing with a bounce pass to Holland. And Holland gets it off to Creech. Creech being guarded in there by Little. As Creech dribbles, Knott County Central going back to that 2-3 zone defense. They know works well against the Wolves. As Creech gets a cross-court pass to Oliver. A near steal there that time by Michael Gibson. He tapped it out there trying to get the steal. And possession stays with the Wolves with 1:13 to go in the third.
More energy for the Patriots the last 2 minutes.
It's definitely what they needed here. Wolf was coming back up on him, and Holland with a one-hander. He couldn't get that one to fall. Creech with a rebound. And Creech going to get that one off to Oliver for three. That one falls short. Holland with a rebound and a hook shot underneath. Now that one rolls off. Benson with a rebound and a one-hander. It's good for Robinson of Wolf County.
Too many putbacks for Wolves. Winning the glass on that one.
And it is 37-29. Knott County Central with an 8-point lead. 33 seconds to go, third quarter. Patriots with it as they dribble. As he is going to be number 11, Chance Ambergy with it now. Ambergy being guarded by Moreland. Ambergy with his right hand dribbles. Over to his left, back to his right hand. Pass off down to Michael Gibson. Gibson on the right wing being guarded by Holland up to down to 22 seconds rather in the third quarter. As Gibson cross-court pass over to Ambergy. Ambergy dribbles inside, spins around, thought about it, gets a pass off to Niles, and we got a whistle and a foul on Wolf County.
Knott County holding for one shot with an 8-point lead.
Foul is on Robinson of Wolf County. That's his second. That's the team second in the quarter for the Wolves, and now it is going to be Ambergy inbounded for the Patriots into Michael Gibson off to Little on the left wing. Little being guarded by Oliver. We'll get a bounce pass over there off to number 24, Napier. Napier just had one off to Little. Little, loose ball. Tested there by Wolf County, looks like. And that's the end of three. We played three complete. Knott County Central 37. Wolf County 29. We're coming right back in 1 minute. Fourth and final quarter. Stay tuned. You're listening to the 14th Region All-A Tournament on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Scott Barnett and the staff at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply invite you to stop in whenever you need electric or plumbing supply, heating and cooling systems, or metal and concrete septic tanks. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 and Saturdays 8 until 12. They are locally owned and operated, and they look forward to serving you. That's Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1273 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. And we are back here at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex in Knott County Central High School. Fourth and final quarter getting underway in the boys' match between Knott County Central and Wolf County, as it's Knott County Central 37, Wolf County 29. And the Patriots have the basketball as it is Little up on the right wing being guarded by Oliver. And he'll get that one into Dials. Here, Dials saves it, and they'll get Dials for a violation as the ball hits bounce over the line.
So a turnover for the Patriots to start the fourth.
And you gotta like the quickness, though. He did try to make his best effort to save it. It's just when he gets across that line, it's always a little too late for everyone in that situation. As it is Holland, or rather Creech, into Holland now to Wolf County. Holland back over to Creech. Creech with it on the right wing, dribbles to the top of the key. 7:30 left to go in regulation of this one. Creech gets it off to Oliver. Winner of this one gets Hazard on Wednesday night. We will wait to see who that is in just about 7 minutes or so, but now in regulation. As it is Oliver off to Holland, back to Oliver. Oliver, one-hander, and put up, no good rebound. Robinson put up. It's good for Robinson.
There he is. We talked about having that size inside.
6 points on the night for him, and a put up there by Gibson. No good. He'll get the rebound, though. And the one-hander no good, at the foul on Wolfe County.
Wolf had the shot that Knott County wanted, but good job by Gibson. Got his rebound, went back up strong.
Stevenson charged with his third foul for Wolfe County. The team first in this quarter for the Wolves. And Michael Gibson at the line to shoot two for the Patriots. And the first one up, got it.
Free throw is key down the stretch.
And that makes Michael Gibson a perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line tonight overall as a team for Knott County, unofficially 2 of 3, so they're right at 67%. Free throw shooting, not too shabby, and the second free throw good there by Gibson as well.
Lead back now up to 8 for the Patriots.
7 minutes to go. 39-31, Patriots with the lead, and the Wolves with the basketball. It's Holland off second base, dribbles up to the top of the key, works it up inside, gets it off to Screech. Gets it over now to Oliver, back to Screech. 2-3 zone defense here by the Patriots, and they're going to try it aggressively here against the Wolves. That's keeping them locked down from the inside. And they'll get the pass to Bowlands up inside to Robinson over to Bowlands. They'll fire a deep three, and that one bounces off. It's a rebound this time by Gibson of the Patriots. As he'll play it across the timeline, gets it over now to, looks like number 24, Napier, and we got a whistle as he got the ball in there to Shane Gibson. And they're going to call another foul on Robinson of Wolfe County. That's his fourth.
Yep.
That is his fourth. So that's something you really have to watch closely if you're Wolfe County, and I suspect Robert Wolfe preached to sub him out sometime soon. And it is Ambergy with it. Ball tapped out by Wolfe. Still attempt, and possession stays with the Patriots, and it is going to be Jackson Holland, looks like, coming in for Robinson.
Giving him a break.
They've been conservative with Robinson, to their credit. That's helped them to some degree, but they'll have to have him a little bit more often. And it is Knott County Central with it, and a near steal by Creech as he tapped it out on the near steal. Possession stays with the Patriots. As it is going to be for Knott County Central here. Napier inbounding to Little. Little gets it up to the top of the key. Being guarded by Oliver. Pass over to the left now to Michael Gibson on the left wing, up inside now to Ambergy. Ambergy spins around, pass back up to the left wing to Michael Gibson. Gibson up to the top of the key, gets the pass to the right to Drew Little. Little dribbles. Started by Oliver. Works up inside over now to Ambergy. A deep three. He got it.
Big shot for the senior Ambergy.
And for Knott County Central, that is 4 3-pointers in this game. And it's gave them an 11-point lead on that last three. 42-31. Wolfe County with it. Breach to Bowlands.
Nice pass.
And that one good for Bowlands. And they gives them 4 points on the night. And again, Jaden Holland really leading the way scoring-wise for the Wolves. That's definitely one of the most quickest, aggressive players they've got on the team. As Knott County Central has it, and it is going to be number 24 there with the basketball, Napier, and a foul on Wolfe County. And they're going to call that one on Caleb Creech of Wolfe County. That foul, that's his second. That's the team third in this quarter for the Wolves. Yep, 3 for the Wolves in this quarter alone. This is going to be Gibson. Going into the one-hander. He got it.
That's where you miss Robinson at on the inside. He controls a lot around the basket. Good job by Gibson.
Michael Gibson right now, unofficially, he has got, looks like here, 10 points for the Patriots.
Played big.
And a deep three by Holland, no good to the Wolves. And a rebound this time by the Patriots. And Gibson comes down with that rebound. He'll get it off to Ambergy. We're 35% of the third quarter. Knott County Central 44. And a put up there by Ambergy, no good. The rebound, Wolfe County. And Screech will drive it down the right lane, gets it up toward the baseline. As Screech lost control of it, it goes out of bounds, and they'll say Knott County tapped it, and possession will stay with Wolfe County as they'll inbound up underneath their own basket. And we've got a full timeout. Roger Bull, Creech, and Wolfe County. Let's take it with us. Wolfe County 33, Knott County Central 44. We're back in 60 seconds on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
For over 25 years, we've fought for Kentuckians injured through no fault of their own. During that time, we've traveled all across the country to take that fight to some of the biggest insurance carriers and corporations in the world. That kind of dedication is what's needed to get every dollar you deserve. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle collision caused by someone else's fault, call Bates & Sloan right now and let us fight for you. The first consultation is free, and the attorney you see that first day will be the same attorney you see from the beginning of your case to the end. That's our promise to you at Bates & Sloan.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacey Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky.
Donna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hughesville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
22 to go here in the fourth and final quarter of this one. It is Knott County Central 44, Wolfe County 30s. Wolfe County will inbound the basketball back into play. Oliver inbounds to Creech. Creech upon the left wing here for Wolfe County. Dribbles up inside. Trying to get a pass to Bowlands and a steal by the Patriots. Shane Gibson comes up with a steal to Hamburg. It's a Little, a long pass to Little. They'll get it up to Gibson, back to Little. Little up on the top of the team. Little gets it over now to Gibson. Monty Gibson up on the right wing. Gibson over now to, it looks like here, Little gets a pass off there to Ambergy. Ambergy up on the top of the key, being guarded heavily by Oliver. And Oliver guards double teams, and Ambergy with it, and we got a whistle and a foul on Wolfe County there, and they're going to get that one on Oliver.
So with 3:45 to go here in the fourth, Knott County will shoot 2 shots from here on out.
And it is Ambergy who inbound to Little. Little dribbles with his left hand, being guarded by Oliver. Little gets it in there to Gibson. Michael Gibson, a mere steal by the Wolves. And zapped out by Caleb Treacher as he tried to get the steal. Possession stays with the Patriots, as it will be for Knott County Central here. Number 24, Connor Napier inbounding to Little. Back to Napier. Napier, jumper on the way, and that one rolls off. Gibson with their Gibson. And the put up good by Gibson.
Michael Gibson working the glass.
Impressive footwork there by Gibson. All of this all together unofficially. He has got, looks like here, 12 points tonight as well for the Patriots.
Played solid inside for the Patriots.
All the starters have definitely played solid for Knott County and played their role for sure in this one. As Creech gets it off to Oliver. Oliver works it up with a one-hander and a foul on the Patriots. The shot missed. And they'll get that one on Gibson. Shane Gibson. That'll be his first, and that's team first of the quarter for the Patriots. And Oliver at the line of shooting two. Wolfe County, if you're the Wolves, Harold, it's crucial you get these free throws at this moment in the ball game. So they're down 13 at the moment, and the first one of 2 for Oliver is good for Wolfe County.
Early points key from here on out for Wolfe County.
Robinson going to check back in for the Wolves, and Jackson Holland going to go back to the bench. He'll have to be careful with Robinson. He's already got 4 fouls in this one for Wolfe County tonight. And the second free throw here for Oliver is up, and it is good. So that gives him his first 2 points in this ball game, and it's 46-35. Knott County Central with the 11-point lead, and we've got 2:47 to go in regulations. Napier gets it off to Ambergy. Ambergy goes over the one-hander. He got it.
Good move by Ambergy. We're going right at Robinson, trying to pick up that 5th foul.
Ambergy with 11 points on the night for the Patriots, 48-35. Back to a 13-point lead for Knott County Central. 2:30 to go in regulation. Wolfe County with it. Reach spins around, gets it off to Holland. Holland on the right wing. The 2-3 zone defense by the Patriots. They have relied on that all night, and it has paid off for the Patriots defensively.
They made their biggest runs in the 2-3s.
And a long 3 by Creech, no good. The rebound by the Patriots, and a foul on Wolfe on the rebound.
So that'll be 2 shots for Ambergy.
And they got that foul on Jaden Molands of Wolfe County there. That's his first, and that's the team 5th in the quarter for Wolfe County. And that's really plagued Wolfe County here in the fourth quarter, second and fourth quarter especially. They plagued themselves with fouls, and it costed them dearly.
Yes.
And it is going to be Ambergy at the line for 2 for the Patriots. The first one is up. It's good for Ambergy. Knott County tonight unofficially from the free throw line as a team, 4 of 5, 80%.
They've done good.
All their numbers are solid from all angles here. As far as rebounds, free throw shooting, three-pointers, they've done well. Second free throw by Ambergy, good. 50-35, 15-point lead for the Patriots. Reach into Robinson, loose ball maintained in there by Ambergy of the Patriots, down to 2 minutes. Ambergy gets it off to Napier to the basket, couldn't get it. Rebound, Ambergy, the put up, it's good, it's 6-1. It's going to get the foul from Wolfe County. They get that one on Holland. That'll be his third. Team 6 of the quarter for Wolfe County. Jackson Holland going to check back in, and Robinson checks back out.
So Knott County's played a pretty solid game. That one little stretch in the third quarter where they didn't score, but picked it back up when they had to.
Yes, they did. And the free throw there by Ambergy, good. Timeout, Knott County Central. A full timeout. And we'll take a 30-second break and come right back here in 30 seconds on the Killer Bee Sports Network.
I remember as a young girl going to Community Trust Bank with my mom. She would pack up me and my brothers and we'd all go inside. Now I have 2 little girls of my own. I look back and I don't know how she did it. I still bank at Community Trust. They have 79 locations, over 90 ATM locations, and online banking available. And now with mobile banking, they've made it so much easier for me and my family. That's what I love about Community Trust.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
15 seconds left in this timeout before we resume action on the court here in the fourth and final quarter of the boys' matchup between Knott County Central and Wolfe County. And right now, Knott County 53, Wolfe County 35. As it does appear at this point, Harold, we're going to have another doubleheader here at the Morton Gomes Athletic Complex on Wednesday night for the second round of the 14th Region All-A Tournament, as it will be the Lady Bulldogs and Bulldogs of Hazard going to face Knott County here Wednesday night. Should be a barn burner.
Always a good matchup and be good crowds, Hazard and Knott, boys and girls. So 2 of the top teams in both boys and girls in the region.
Definitely want to get to the complex early on Wednesday if you want to get a good seat for those games. This place will be a rock, no doubt about it. And we do know the Breathitt County girls will get Owsley County on Wednesday night at 6. I believe that game will be at Breathitt. And a layup there by Holland, good for the Wolves. And we'll have that Breathitt Owsley game for those of you tuned in on WCBJ Wednesday night at 6. And a one-hander there by Ambergy, good for the Patriots.
Beat the press, had an open lane, went in and took the easy 2 points.
55-37, Knott County Central going to seal the deal over Wolfe County tonight in this one. As Bowlands will go in for the put-up, that one rolls off, and Knott County Central with a rebound, as it is going to be Hall with it. Getting it off to Amber as he'll dribble, and a foul will be called on Oliver of Wolfe County. That's going to be Oliver's third.
Knott County take care of the ball and make their free throws. They should get out of here with a win. Give Wolfe County credit. They could have came out in the third quarter and gave up down 14, but they battled back. Well, they cut it to 3 or 4 there in the third, and
they cut it to 3.
Knott County kind of pressed it out to 10, been 10 to 12 most of the game.
Overall, Wolfe County has committed 14 fouls in this ball game compared to Knott County Central's 8. So, again, that really played Wolfe County in this game here, part of it anyway, for sure. And a basket there by Ambergy, good for Patriots. Yeah, both of them there from the free throw line, 57-37. 1 minute to go in the fourth quarter as Wolfe County brings the ball up the length of the floor here. As again, it's going to be a Knott Central Hazard doubleheader here on Wednesday night. Jamie Couch and Harold Craft to be right here courtside of the complex to bring you that one Wednesday night on the Killer Bee, and the coverage will come on at around 5:50 Wednesday evening. Jamie Couch and again Harold will be here with you for that doubleheader. Should be a fun one. And it is Holland off to Oliver. Oliver on the right wing, dribbles up inside. And we got a whistle and a foul on Knott County Central. They'll get number 35.
KJ Bell on the foul.
More substitutions into the game here for the Patriots. Some JVs and freshmen going to get a little bit of varsity action here. As it is Oliver inbounding through Holland here. Jaden Holland up at the top of the key. Again, Knott County Central in that 2-3 zone defense. That had worked so well for the tonight. As Holland off to reach off to Holland, a deep three. He got it.
Boy, he's been solid all night. I'm impressed with the Holland kids for Wolf County.
He has a solid three-point shooting night, I will say. If he can just, like I say, have a little more consistency from the team, would have been a little more different outcome for Wolf County. But Wolf County has been plagued with injuries, and they just got Robinson back into tonight's game. And Wolf County going to have to take this time after this game to rebuild and prep up for postseason action come late February, early March is the best way to take this one. And your final score, Knott County Central. He's going to win this one over Wolf County, 57-40. Here, come right back at 2 minutes. Final scoring. Wrap this one up here in the 2 minutes on the Gila B Sports Network.
One of the saddest sights you will ever see is an unkept, unmarked grave of a loved one. Terry Memorial can change that situation. We can provide a beautiful, laser-engraved, permanent monument that shows the respect and dignity your loved one earned. Hyman Funeral Services also provides a professional, respectful disinterment and reinterment service that would allow you to move your loved one to the beautiful Mountain Memory Gardens in Hyman, where the grave site will never go unmowed and uncared for again. Mountain Memory Gardens provides beautiful grave plots that can be reserved for every family member. Bethel Mausoleum also offers the most state-of-the-art crypts in Kentucky, should you prefer to have a final resting place other than in-ground burial. All these decisions can be made in advance, too, so you can relieve your family of the burden of wondering what you would want with our pre-arrangement services. We work with families to provide respectful, loving funeral service within your budget. We've been serving East Kentucky since 1954. We understand the heartache when a loved one passes, and we use our experience to help guide you through those hurtful times. Give us a call today at 606-785-3133. Hyman Funeral Service offers the complete package.
Give me a team! T-M-S-H-O-R-T! What's that spell? Tim Short! What's that mean? Big savings!
The winning team at Tim Short Chevy GMC in Hazard invites you to stop in and discover their great selection of Chevy and GMC cars, trucks, and SUVs. They have one of the best selections in the state. Tim Short Chevy is also proud of their pre-owned vehicles, most of which come with a lifetime engine warranty. And did I forget to mention that all qualified new vehicles have the lifetime powertrain warranty? Tim Short Chevy GMC also offers 1 year of complimentary oil changes and more. And they stand behind every vehicle sold with their top-notch service department with factory-trained mechanics. That's Tim Short Chevy GMC, just off Highway 15, 101 Cardinal Drive in Hazard. Shop them online. Tim Short Chevy of Hazard.com and give them a call at 866-360-6257. That's Tim Short Chevy GMC in Hazard.
Back here at the Morton Gomes Athletic Complex, Hyman, Kentucky, we wrapped up the first round in both girls and boys action tonight of the 14th Region All-A Tournament as the Knott County Central Patriots win over the Wolf County Wolves tonight, 47-40. And then earlier in the girls matchup, Knott County Central got the easy win there. 57-14 was the final, if I remember that one correctly. But nonetheless, the Knott County Central Lady Patriots and the Patriots Herald both advanced to Wednesday night right here at the Morton Gomes Athletic Complex as they are going to get Hazard right here in the second round and talk about a packed rocking house that's going to be.
When Hazard and Knott County gets together, it's just an epic event. And, you know, the girls played in the championship last year. The boys played in the regional semifinals last year. So it's always exciting and a good test where you're at this time of year. And you take it and learn from it. But give Knott County boys and girls credit tonight. They came out, took care of business to advance. You never look ahead. And, you know, give Wolf County a lot of credit. I thought they played hard. It's good to see Robinson coming back and get some minutes. You can tell he's going to be a big piece to Wolf County later on once he gets better shape and gets more involved in the offense and defense. So it's nice having him back. But hats off to the boys and girls for Knott County for winning. And like you said, in any type of tournament, just win in advance.
Yep, that's what you have to do in these style of things here. And, of course, as we, elaborated, again, Knott County Central will get Hazard doubleheader here Wednesday night at the complex, 6 and 7:30. Girls will be first, and the boys will be right after. And you and Jamie Couch will have that one right here on Wednesday night. And, of course, the semifinals and the finals of the 4th Region All-A tournament this year at the Perry Athletic Center building at Alice Lloyd College. If it passes this weekend, you'll have the yes, I do believe the girls semifinals on Friday night, 6 and 8. Then you'll have the boys semifinals at 3 and 5 on Saturday afternoon, with the girls championship at 7 on Saturday night. Then the boys championship will be at 3 on Sunday afternoon from Alice Lloyd College, if it passes, in the Perry Athletic Center building. And for those of you who might not have been to Alice Lloyd College in quite some time, you'll really be impressed with the updates they have done up there on Caney Creek at Pippa Passes. A very nice facility, very modernized. And again, if you haven't been to Alice Lloyd in years, you ought to come back. And I mean, honestly, Harold, and I'm not just saying this because I'm here in Knott County and I live here now, but honestly, what you have up there at Alice Lloyd College is as nice as anything that you see up around Richmond, Lexington, Knoxville, or just down the road in Wise, Virginia.
Absolutely. Top of the notch facility. And, for years, they've done such a good job at Alice Lloyd. Always involved in the community, and it's nice to be able to go over there, play at the new gym, and like you said, Tyler, it's a beautiful gym, and like get out and enjoy it. And if you ain't doing nothing Friday and Saturday, come over there, and I promise you'll have a good time.
It'll be my first time back over there in about 3 years. This coming weekend, I haven't been there actually since they played the 53rd district, the 53rd district over there a few years back at Jim Buchanan. So it's going to be nice to kind of make a trip back up along Caney Creek there for the semifinals and finals of the Regional All-A tournament. And pretty much, what kind of a match do you expect Knott County Central and Hazard to have Wednesday night between both the boys and the girls?
The girls, you look at from Paul, very good guard. Coach Howard does a good job with the bigs. They like to pick up full court. Knott County have to handle the pressure with their guards, with Mac and Lawrence and Conley. And Bailey's going to have to play big inside with the rebounds and scoring. And it's just a fun matchup when you get Knott and Hazard girls. And then the boys, man, I mean, you're talking about a lot of athletic out there. Cottle for Hazard, very solid guard. Kincaid shooting the ball well. You got Osborne, very athletic. You got the Tucker down low for the Bulldogs. So, a good matchup for the Patriots. And then, it's at your home floor in Knott County. So that's nice. With Mosley playing good, Napier and Ambergy, we watched Gibson and Hall, and off the bench with Little and Dials and the other Gibson. So a good atmosphere for basketball, and these teams almost met in the WYMT. We talked about that before. So just when them two teams get together, boys and girls, it's just a fun atmosphere for basketball, and a good chance to come out. If you're not doing nothing, come up here to the complex, and I promise you'll be treated to 2 good ball games on Wednesday.
Oh, yes, Knott County Central and Hazard. Girls game will be at 6. Boys matchup to follow at 7:30. You and Jamie Couch will be right here courtside to bring that coverage to them right here on the Killer B at WKCB 107.1 and WKCB.com on the free Killer B mobile app on Wednesday night. And that coverage will start at about 5:50 on Wednesday. And the Wolfman will be back on CBJ Wednesday night for Breathitt County action. We do know Breathitt County will play Owsley County in the second round of the girls tournament. Haven't got the score on the boys match, and we'll find that out a little later on tonight and post that up on the Facebook page once we have that information. But the final scoring in this game here for Knott County Central, Gavin Mosley had 8 points. Connor Napier with 7. Chance Ambergy with 19. Michael Gibson with 12. 4 also looks like here for, let's see if I can read this right, Jaden Hall. And 2 for Drew Little, 2 for Dials, and 2 also for Shane Gibson there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so, again, looks like Ambergy and Gibson really led the way here for the Patriots scoring-wise. And Knott County just had that 2-3 zone defense that just impressed me the most, and it just worked to their favor.
Matched up when they had to, and, credit Wolf County to cut it back till 3, and Knott County with the 2-3 zone stretched it back out, and then Knott County pulled away by 17.
I will say this a little later on once we do get to the postseason, Harold. I'll say this much. I do expect Wolf County to make a little bit more noise as the season progresses. And, honestly, another team I think that could make some noise here in the region is Owsley County.
Yes.
They could make a little bit.
Yeah, Owsley's top notch. You got Breathitt and you got Wolf down there, and a lot of good teams. Powell County we talked about earlier, and Estill. Brian winning his 300th ball game, so it's just a fun time in the 14th region. And last year Hazard, Hazard and Breathitt was, favorite with Knott County in there and a couple of other teams. But, this year it's an exciting tournament. And, like I said, I'd probably put Hazard at the top, but you got Powell, Knott, Letcher, everybody, Perry, kind of Owsley. We talked about Wolf right there with them. So it's going to be an exciting year for basketball here in the 14th region.
It definitely is. And let's go ahead and give the final scoring right quick for Wolfe County before we wrap this one up tonight. Caleb Creech had 6 points. Camden Oliver, 2 points, 20 points for Jaden Holland, the most aggressive player on the floor for Wolfe County tonight. And Molans had 4 points, and Robinson had 6 points in his first return. And almost a month for Wolfe County because, they was worried about him. They thought he had a clear break in his pinky. And I know Coach Robert Creech wanted that second opinion, and he finally got it to where he could at least put him back out on the bench and try to play him some. But they were also somewhat conservative with him tonight, too.
It's nice to see that. And like you said, he's going to have to get, in shape where he's been out with the injury. But it was nice. He definitely is a game changer for them.
Mm-hmm.
He changes a lot on defense, and you have to guard him on the post. So he's going to help this team a lot down the stretch.
Oh, it's going to be interesting once late February, early March rolls around. That's when it's all going to be put out there, and that's why they call it March Madness. And
Absolutely.
It's hard to believe, halfway already through the basketball season.
It's here.
Halfway point already. And
yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, it feels like just yesterday it started, and here we are at the halfway point when you're in the All-A tournament. And another note we want to make a mention about the All-A tournament, and whoever, of course, obviously wins the region on both the boys and girls side. Now, of course, the last couple of years they've been playing the state tournament over at the arena in Corbin, where they've been doing updates and remodels up there at the McBrayer Arena at EKU in Richmond. So this year, they've got the state tournament at the Owensboro Sports Convention Complex.
It'll be a nice place, home of the barbecue. So if you go up there, the barbecue. So exciting times, and like you said, anytime you can host an All-A state tournament is special. So we're excited that they're able to do that, and we're excited that Knott County is able to participate and have a chance. So.
And they're going to continue their chances with Hazard on the doubleheader Wednesday night. You and Jamie will be here at 6 o'clock for that here on the Killer Bee. And that is going to wrap up our coverage tonight here from the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. Any last words, Harold, before we wrap it up?
We want to especially always thank our sponsors and also WKCB for always supporting our athletes, not only basketball, but like we talked about early, all sports. And
yes,
it's without the sponsors, we couldn't do this. So we're definitely glad that we have all the sponsors that's been really good to us here at WKCB.
Shop local and trade local with them every chance that you possibly get. Our sponsors tonight on the broadcast: Appalachian Regional Healthcare Cardiology, the Bentley Law Group in Prestonsburg, Wolfe County Kentucky Farm Bureau in Gampton, East Kentucky Pharmacy in Hindman, Hicks Brothers Construction in Knott County, Dairy Queen in the Holly Hill Shopping Center in Hindman, Rose Brothers Department Stores in Jackson and Beattyville, Tim Short Chrysler in Hazard, the Martin Law Offices in Hindman, Jackson, Salyersville, and Moorhead, along with the Hindman ProMart, Alice Lloyd College, J&C Excavating of Emelina, the Knott County Fiscal Court, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply on Main Street in Jackson, Bates & Sloan Law Office in Hindman, the Howard Family Pharmacy in Allen and Eastern in Floyd County, Hindman Funeral Services, Community Trust Bank, Tim Short Chevrolet in Hazard, Seth Combs Law Office, Appalachian Wireless, Tim Short Honda, and the Bank of Hindman are your sponsors for the 14th Region All-A Tournament throughout the week here on the Killer Bee, WKCB. And again, trade with them and help them out if you possibly can. And Harold, appreciate you joining the Wolfman tonight.
Thank you.
It has been a lot of fun. I hope we do this again.
Absolutely. It's been an honor.
And I'm sure we will at some point this season. There's plenty more basketball to go. And again, Knott County Central wins the doubleheader over Wolfe County tonight. They'll play Hazard here Wednesday night in the doubleheader in the complex in the